Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. President Donald Trump has said that all mines in the Strait of Hormuz have now been removed or detonated. Citing the US Navy, Trump warned Iran in a social media post that any vessel attempting to lay new mines would be immediately destroyed. He also said the US Space Force was monitoring every inch of the strategic waterway and declared a zero-tolerance policy against any new mine placement. The White House has stated that no talks or discussions are currently underway or scheduled with Iran, despite continuing tensions between Washington and Tehran. A US official said the naval blockade remains firmly in place while the Strait of Hormuz is open. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian has rejected claims that the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding with the United States amounted to capitulation. According to Iranian media, Pezeshkian said the agreement was instead based on logic and awareness. He said a majority of Iran's Supreme National Security Council accepted the MOU after considering the principles of wisdom, dignity, and expediency. His comments come as Tehran seeks to defend the agreement amid renewed tensions with Washington. Iran's top security official, Mohsin has said that the United States will have no place in the future of the region. Speaking during a meeting with Iraq's top judicial official, Faik Zidane, Rezaieh said that regional countries must decide their own future. He also stressed that Iran wanted a strong and independent Iraq, rejecting what Tehran sees as continued American influence in the region. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has said that Pakistan and Iran made significant progress in talks focused on the US-Israeli war on Iran, regional tensions, and a possible path towards lasting peace. Naqvi accompanied Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir during his one-day visit to Tehran. In a post on X, Naqvi described his and the Field Marshal's meeting with the Iranian president as very positive and fruitful. He said the discussions centered on the Iran-US conflict, escalating tensions in the Middle East, and the way forward to resolve the crisis. He also said that discussions were held on the steps required by both sides to revive the MOU, adding that the Iranian president openly conveyed his government's perspective and concerns. Iran has promised to retaliate against expanded US sanctions that the Americans said would cut Iran's economic lifeline, with Tehran expressing confidence that major trading partners would resist Washington's pressure campaign. Iranian Economy Minister Ali Madanizadeh said Tehran has its own tools and knows how to play the game, adding that the enemies should wait for an attack. He said neither China nor Russia had accepted the US measures, predicting that other countries would resist them. Oman has said that a temporary corridor through the Strait of Hormuz could be announced soon to restore safe navigation. Foreign Minister Saeed Badr al-Busaidi described talks with his Iranian counterpart Abbas Araghchi in Tehran as constructive and said practical arrangements were being finalized. He added that discussions on the strait's future management and a permanent solution would follow under Article 5 of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. On the other hand, the United States has kept the option of military action against Iran open, with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warning that Washington will use force if necessary. Speaking to reporters, Hegseth also defended US control of the Strait of Hormuz. Asked whether US kinetic strikes against Iran were currently on pause, Hegseth said if kinetic strikes were needed, they'll use them. He added that military action could take place in the Strait of Hormuz or elsewhere around Iran. Bangladesh may consider joining the Makkah Pact, a move that could complicate its foreign relations, particularly with neighbouring India. Junior Foreign Minister Humayun Kabir said if there is a security arrangement among Islamic nations in the Middle East, it is not unusual for Dhaka to consider participating, adding that it was being viewed positively. A source in the Bangladesh Foreign Ministry said Saudi Arabia invited Dhaka to join the pact, but did not say when the invitation was made. The United States has removed Syria from its list of state sponsors of terrorism, lifting what Damascus says was the last major impediment to investing in the country, as Washington deepens ties to the new Syrian government. The removal, posted on the US Treasury's website, took effect after a 45-day congressional review period triggered when Trump formally notified Congress on July 8th of his intention to rescind the designation. The United States is also preparing to cancel the business and tourism visas of as many as 200,000 foreign nationals who have applied for or are currently seeking asylum. According to Associated Press reports, citing State Department documents and 2 US officials, the planned action would target B1 and B2 non-immigrant visas issued between 2016 and 2026 to people who have sought asylum or are currently seeking asylum in the United States. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.